group. My father told me like, okay, there was somebody who wanted to sell it, and because then my salary was 4,500 dirham. We've been in Dubai for like 3 years. That's the third year, so you are eligible to get a loan. I had to go to Dubai Islamic Bank. I got a loan from Dubai Islamic Bank. They gave me 54,000 dirhams. I have everything as proof. Yeah,
Wow.
they gave me 54,000. I called my father and I said, okay, the land was how much? He said the land was so for 4.7 million naira. 54,000 dirham was almost 6 million and 6 million 80,000 plus. So I sent him everything, like everything I had, I sent him, and then I had no savings. So it's tragic. If you listen to me, it's tragic. I'm just trying to be happy. It's like maybe 4 days I buried him. I'm just trying to be. I'm the first son of the family. Out of 6 children, I'm the first son. Been at Agbo over the Christmas because I buried my dad on 31st. Yeah,
Wow.
man, it's good anyway. We cannot complain. We have to be thankful to God. Like Bible says, in every situation you find yourself,
Give thanks.
you give thanks to God. So I've been following this Ima lead page, but for a while I've not been active because I'm not a content creator. So today I saw it and I was like, whatever it will cost me, I have to be a part of this. You understand? Yeah.
That's right.
For now, I'm doing welding. You understand me?
That's welding.
Yes.
You're doing welding.
Yes, welding and fabrication. I stayed in Dubai for like 5 years. So
Interesting. Oh, interesting.
yeah, let me
You
not
were
say,
in Dubai for 5
let me
years.
not,
What
I
year was
went to Dubai 2015. I still have the documents. So let me not say let me not say I buried my enemy, I buried my father. Because all I worked for in Dubai, like I got it 2015. So the thing is like, it's a time to reminisce. It's a new year, so I need to if I don't live the past will not let me live in the present. You understand? So the thing is, I gave him all, because when I went to Dubai 2015, I was working with KFC in Dubai Mall as a steward. So I couldn't,
Wow.
yeah, I couldn't really make anything. Like I was just surviving from hand to mouth and everything. So after 2 years, because if you know about Dubai, if you Google it out, anybody who has been to Dubai, you ask them, when you go, first of all, you go with 3 months visa, and then after 3 months visa, they give you employment visa if you find a job. But if you don't find a job, you have to come back to Nigeria. So let me just sit somewhere. After finding a job, I came to Nigeria, and then I had to go back again because they sent me employment visa. So I have to travel with that visa, and they paid for the tickets. So this time, it's been trying. Why I'm doing this video, it's not like there is anything, because so far so good. I've thought about so many things. I'm 37 years. If you see me, I feel like yeah, I feel like sometimes most of my friends will tell me they will not want to help because if only thing I have in mind to do is to do money rituals. Yeah, you talk to anybody because you talk to
Wow.
anybody because you don't know tomorrow. So they told me like if I have to do money rituals, I have flights arranged for South Africa, but I don't have to go with my passport and everything. So that aside, now 2015 I went to Dubai. I got a job in 2016. So 2017, 2018, 2019 my contract expired. My 2018 my contract expired with KFC. So I got a job with the Dubai Holding Group. After getting this job with Dubai Holding Group, my father told me like, okay, there was somebody who wanted to sell it, and because then my salary was 4,500 dirham, which is 1,000 dirham in Nigerian money is 146k.
Yeah.
That's Dubai money to Nigerian money. 1,000 dirham is 146k as at then. So I said, okay, since I've been in the country since I've been in Dubai for like 3 years, that's the third year. So you are eligible to get a loan. I had to go to Dubai Islamic Bank. I got a loan from Dubai Islamic Bank. They gave me 54,000 dirhams. I have everything as proof. Yeah,
Wow.
they gave me 54,000. I called my father and I said, okay, the land was how much? He said the land was so for 4.7 million naira. 54,000 dirham was almost 6 million and 6 million 80,000 plus. So I sent him everything, like everything I had, I sent him, and then I had no savings. So it's tragic. If you listen to me, it's tragic. I'm just trying to be happy. It's like maybe 4 days I buried him. I'm just trying to be. I'm the first son of the family. Out of 6 children, I'm the first son. My younger ones are doing well, but nobody cares. I have currently my younger sister is in UK. She's a nurse, but nobody cares. I know how I'm just trying to put up. It's not like going to the streets to carry guns. I think go street I think worry about you. I can go and carry gun. If the thing is either I die in the hands of the police or I make it. That's the truth. So I looked at everything. So where I'm coming from is this. So when after sending the money, before I sent him the money, he used to call me and chat me on WhatsApp like, okay, this is it. Though he's dead, may so rest wherever it is. Let's say I cannot say rest in peace because to be very honest, the family has been divided. So after this time, after sending the money, my father stopped calling me. You can post this on Facebook. If I can do a video to you, I'll do a video so you can post it so that those overseas will understand what it takes. Now, after sending this money to my father, after sending this money, he stopped calling me. So after the COVID, when COVID came, I had a friend who works with Emirates. He told me he lost his job. He worked with Emirates Airlines in Dubai. That's at Al Jadaf. So after 2 days, my boss now called me. That was my day off. He said there was something he wanted to speak with me. I said, "Hey, go on." Then he told me, because I speak Arabic very well. I stayed in Dubai for like 5 years, so I speak Arabic, I write Arabic, and I can read Quran. So I told the guy, this guy told me, okay, there is something I wanted to tell you. I said, okay, you go on and tell me. Because if I speak in Pidgin, if I speak in English, you see this Arabic accent. Now he told me he will send me an email. I said, okay, send. So he told me I have to do a Zoom call with my company owner, that's the Sheikh Hamdan. We did a Zoom call.
Yeah.
After the Zoom call, the guy now told me like sorry for what he wants to say, they not terminating me because I'm not performing, but the thing is they terminating me because they cannot accommodate staffs. And I know fully well that once I'm being terminated in Dubai, I have to come to Nigeria because no visa. That was the issue of this hush puppy stuff. And then this Nigerian good.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
Nigerian
yeah.
chilling and cultist hush puppy issue was part of it, but not part of it. Part of it partially. Then the issue of
Yeah.
Nigerian cultists and all these their stuff. So I looked up, I looked and I said, God, yeah.
From the
Yes. I looked up, I looked and I said, where do I start from? They sent me, after ending the Zoom call, they sent me my termination letter that I have to be deported to Nigeria. God knew when my mother wasn't having anything, my father wasn't taking my calls. It was Air Peace who brought 3 planes to deport Nigerians from Dubai. That's how I came back. I got to Lagos. I was ashamed to come to Warri because normally you don't stay jammed for like 4 years. You come Nigeria, you don't get anything. Are you getting this? So I felt like, guy, what to do? Let me move on. I got to Lagos. I called a classmate of mine. I said, I call Nigeria, see as this. I was helping him because every month he wasn't married. Every month I used to give him 100 dirham. 100 dirham was like 16K. So my classmates, we have been together from like primary 6. This guy said, okay, you come and stay in my place. We were staying in Abu Lado in Lagos. If you know Lagos, Abu Lado. You know Abu Lado. After Abu Lado now, from Free Niger to Abu Lado. Abu Lado, like you're going to Ocean Breeze, that's by the riverside where they normally do this oil stuff and tank stuff. Yeah, I stayed in Heathrow Estate with him. So we stayed in Heathrow Estate. We're trying to manage. After 6 months, I told my dad, I said, okay, send me the CFO of the land and the deed of transfer. I want to sell the land. If I tell you currently, I'm not saying my enemy is depressed, not me, but I'm struggling to live a normal life. 8 once a day, I'm like that. I'm very happy. Let me make it clear so you can see the face in case you have to record it. So the thing is, after everything, my father started giving me story. So my friend told me it has to do with traditional marriage because he works with eTransact in Lagos. He's an app developer and a tester. He sees money. So he accommodated me for these 6 months. And my mother is retired. She's just trying to struggle with me. So I looked at everything. I said, okay, let me go. When I got to Warri, I had to arrest my father. Sorry to say. I arrested him. And then they gave us paper to go to court. After everything at the court, he said the land that he paid for, he never knew it was sold to 3 other persons. I said,
Wow.
3 persons. That night, I drank 2 crates of Heineken. I was still never tipsy. I was thinking because Dubai is hard. Let me be very honest with anybody. I will not advise anybody below 35. If you think you're going to Dubai to make a life, unless you're doing streets, guy, if you do street, you feel run them, or you have a paying client. Based on for them, the Wi-Fi is like free and everything. Yes, if you have a paying client, you can go there. But if you are trying to go there for the fact that you want to make a living, sorry to say, you can put this on your page on a normal day as a lesson. I will do a video for anybody. Don't ever try it. Those people will use you and use you. After serving everything for my boss, I went to the court. Before coming to Nigeria, I went to the court and I told my boss, I said, okay, you have to pay me by bashish. In Arabic, what we call bashish is your entitlement.
Yeah.
I went to the court, I told this guy everything. Yeah, I told him everything, and this guy was like, I have to go to Alto Afuk. Alto Afuk, you can Google it. I went to Afuk, like a place to complain. And they checked my passport. They look at it. This is Nigeria. When I got there, this guy told the other guy, he was Egyptian. He didn't know I was understanding Arabic. Then he said something like, because you don't understand Arabic. Let me tell you in Arabic. He just said, Hatra Nigeria. Hatra Nigeria, Harafi Kalas, simply means this is a Nigerian people. This is same problem people. There is no point listening to this guy. Okay, they denied me from the court. That is like 18,000 dirhams. If I was coming to Nigeria with 18,000 dirhams, I'm coming with like maybe 11, 12 million plus. I came to Nigeria. My father didn't buy anything. After everything from the court and everything, my mom was the one supporting me when she was teaching. May last year, my mom retired. Things became worse. And as a first son, my siblings, the family is divided based on if my father has issues with my mom, he tells the children. So taking sides has ruined my family. It's normal. Bros, I'm from Agbo, but I was born and raised in Warri. So I've seen all these things and I was like, where do I start from? So there was no way my siblings, they don't take after like they don't look after me or they look after my mom. They look about what my father is doing because my father, the only thing before he died. Before he died was if you are a child that is doing well, like you they send them money, they make money, they look at you, they see you like a child. But when you're struggling with life, forget about life. Nobody know you. If you like be the senior, you see the same of my mother told him one thing before he buy.
Yeah.
My mother now said to him like Jacob I hate, Esau I love. You separated your two sons. We are 2 boys and 4 girls. You separated them. Now we are like this. So look at the family. So where do we go from? Just imagine. So now where I want to start. If I send you email, if I send you everything you could see, you will understand it is hard. Now, since I've been in Nigeria from 2020 when I came back until now, I've learned the welding work. And my boss is like, okay, you can practice here. Because to be honest, there is no money to open a workshop anywhere. Are you getting it? So the fact is, if you want to make yourself meaningful, you get a few materials, and then for the space we can share it. You understand? That is, I can work with him normally based on, even when I came, I told him my condition. He said, okay, you work here. He trained me for that work for 2 years without paying a dime. Man, people are going through things. As I did, so when you see, that's why I'm saying this thing is now he died of prostate. So we buried him December 31st because the family they agreed, okay, 31st we cannot start the new year with funeral. So coming from Agbo to Warri, I came from Agbo on Sunday after the Thanksgiving. New Year day I couldn't go anywhere because my Christmas and New Year this is the worst ever since I've had. So when you see young guys carrying guns, I'm just trying to see if it's clear. Okay, it's clear from here. When you see young guys who carry guns and they go to the road or they do these things, no, you don't have to blame those people. They've been pushed to the wall because society. When I was in school, social studies said family is the first basic foundation of a society.
That's right.
I graduated from Delta University, Abraka. I studied physics. I graduated in 2010. So I know how it's like. So when I'm talking things like this, I'm talking from pains, bro. Man, it's like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So now I want to ask now what are you intending
No,
to
for
do
now,
now?
I'm still working with him. But the fact is, the only challenge I have is this cutting machine. You know, cutting machine, the grinding one. You have to, if you can change the cutting blade, there is one for cutting, there's one for grinding. Grinding is like for sharpening of cutlass, and then for filing. After welding, you have to remove the carbons. So if you know, that's what I'm doing. So if I can get that one, it's better than renting because sometimes I can rent. Today I couldn't go because of some situations. I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, it doesn't matter anything. So the thing is, now if you rent a machine for a day for like 3K, and then it rains on that day, because welding in an open space. So if it rains on that day and you don't do any work, guy, that money don't go. Now you pay 3K. Imagine you pay 3K. Work look on day. That is like you people going to rent shovel. Okay, you pay 3K and nothing comes up that day. The next day you are as good as. See, this thing I'm telling you is I've thought about these things. I've said within myself.
So now, are you? But I know it's very painful. I understand the fact that your dad disappointed you. He actually disappointed you.
Trust your family, you cannot trust anybody.
But
if you can't trust your family,
yes, when your family fails you, you can't trust anybody again.
The kind of mind I understand that. It's only God who knows.
Now I understand what you're going through, and telling you not to be angry or not to be in pain is not
the
right word.
No, you cannot pretend. I cannot pretend. Even if you're not helping me, I'm just trying to share it out so that tomorrow somebody will learn from this. Because when you find vulnerable kids in society, if you find a kid of 10, 11 years who has no job and suddenly they start building houses, they start having cars, and the parents don't say anything, you don't even think how these kids get this money. If you can't train them today, tomorrow they will come after you. In Warri, I've seen people who will tell you, you get boys who tell someone forget to. I mean, they're 60 years. If you die, don't buy. If you buy, don't buy. You lock up that matter. If you die, don't buy. If you buy, don't buy. They will tell you like this about lock up. If she for me, you'll lock up based on after all. And they'll still tell you, even if they'll drive that Venza for like 3-4 years before they die, let them be. Before they buy, let them be. Because the fact is, everybody just wants to move on. You've not been to Warri. Warri is the place. Did they hear Warri? They are good die comedians. If you stay here in Warri, you are moved by so many things. Gordons was from Warri. Agodai was from Warri. AY was from here.
I stayed in Warri for
good.
some time.
You know how it is. I'm staying around the area. So when you see certain things happening, you ask yourself like, I'm gonna make one like this. So the thing picks on you. I'm not speaking on making money, like temporary. If I get 10 million naira today, for example, okay, let's assume I have to marry, I have to get kids. I'm not married anyway, but if I have to get married, I have to get kids. Bros, that money I won't eat it for like the next 5 years. My experience from Dubai, overseas is not about the beauty or anything, it's what you take from it. So the thing is, my only thought is, if you labor now, temporarily, make sure it will pay you for a lifetime. If I start this welding work, I've seen people building houses from this work. I've seen people getting connections to offshore. The now may not be good, but the future may be better. I'm on a 20K I define, or on a 100K I define, or 200 million from me. I'll get along with this money.
Points that caught my attention.
Okay.
Yeah,
So if I have to do
you.
something fetish to get money, I won't eat that money for like the next 10 years. Okay, you get 10 million. Now, with you in Nigeria, it's not, you know, if you have 10 million now, there are lands they sell in Lagos that are worth more than that money, right?
Sure.
So if I have to do something for like 10 million, 20 million, okay, you get 20 million, for example, you get married, you do everything, it looks nice. And there is no handwork, there is nothing to fall back to at the end of the day. So where do I find myself in the next 10 years? Because in Dubai, there's one thing the white people will tell you, or Igbo people will tell you one thing. Don't always think of the short term, think of the long term. If someone is giving you 10,000 naira, ask yourself, this 10K they are giving me now, how will it work for me for the next 10 years? How do that's why you see this, they brought about this, they were the one who brought about the idea of real estate and everything. You think of the long term. Okay, you have 100 million naira in the bank, you don't use it. Invest it in real estate, invest this money somewhere, and then you see what you, at the end of the day, you see what will come out of it. But you're thinking of, okay, let me do something fetish for like 100M, and then, okay, 100M does show. I buy a Venza today. 5 years from now, this Venza is out of the market, right? Then I start struggling for maybe another different car, maybe Toyota or Honda, and then you keep doing the same thing. Because I don't believe in investing in when it comes to automobiles and all those things. No, invest in yourself, because if I get what I want for this welding work I'm doing, I will send you everything. If you want me to send you, I will send you. If I want to do something, do it nicely, then get off. It's fine.
So I'm going to send you a DM, and we'll talk.
No
There's something I want to share with you. So I'm going to send you a DM, we'll talk. And I have your permission to repost this video.
Yeah,
right?
you can, sure.
Okay. So we need to make this, because your message, what you're saying now, is a lesson.
Yeah,
This is actually
and then a strong
it's a
message.
story.
yeah, because if you stay overseas and you have to do anything, save the money to yourself. When you're coming to Nigeria, withdraw your savings in dollars or whichever currency. When you get to the airport, change it in dollars. When you get to your country, change it to whatever you want to do, and then you're good to go.
True.
Currently,
That's true. And from what you're saying, we've had a lot of experience sending money home, and then 90% of the money you send home are misused.
you see, you know, when you, for example, let me give you an example. If you send like 600K home for something, and then you know what they think back home? They think this guy has like maybe like 100 million naira. For the same 1 million comes, and let me see the team money for that. Not knowing how you get that money matters.
I have a friend with similar experience. Let me tell you, from same Dubai.
Okay, good. Thank God you're saying
Maybe
this.
last year, I was in Abuja, and he got back actually, and then was like, I should come, let's see. Because I was aware when he was in Dubai, he was sending money for the house to be built. Yours was actually his was his mom actually.
Hi.
And I wouldn't want to preempt the full story, but when I went to the house,
No.
It was just lamenting. It was just like,
just imagine.
He said, all the money I sent. He said, Dave, all the money I sent. Or that's what he kept saying. Where they went to build the house,
Bros.
It's somewhere that you can't get the house for 20% of the money he spent.
Imagine. See, if I'm talking with you today now, you see where I am. This is where they build houses. Yeah, where they build houses.
Yeah.
I have to do daily work. Daily work for a day, they're paying you 2,700. I don't have nothing to eat, no savings, nothing, because everything is. Even if I send you my savings account currently, there is nothing there. Zero. So how do you expect somebody who is in English we say one thing: a hungry man is an angry man, because you don't think the kind of mindset I'm having. When I saw the video, I was like, I had a few data and I was like, okay, let me just join. For as long as I can speak, I will speak. Honestly, you have this kind of mindset. You want to do anything. You understand? You want to do anything. So that is it. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your story. Number one, not everybody wants to share your story like that.
No. Nobody wants to share. Yeah, because if they want to do something otherwise, nobody will tell you. If I want to do something crazy today, I'm 37 years of age. I'm not a kid. So if I have to do something, you need to understand. I'm just talking like maybe I just want to say something because there is a change of mind, and then it's like that. Yeah. But if I don't want to speak. If I don't want to speak about anything, there is nothing that will change. I will decide, okay, I decide to do like this, then kalas. You understand? Sorry, kalas like Arabic means finish. If I want to do something, fine, it's enough.
Yes. Yes. So I want to assure you that God is sending help to you. Do not give up.
Bro, when
Please. Do
you
not
talk of
give up.
help, when you
God
talk
is
of help,
sending
it's
help.
something I don't want to. Sorry to say, I attend winners, so I had to go from there to Mountain of Fire. If there is anything like this, someone is telling me, sorry to say, I don't believe. You understand? I believe I have faith,
Okay.
but sometimes,
Okay, what are your reasons?
no,
What are your
because
reasons?
it's
What are your reasons?
sometimes if you look in the Bible, let me give you an example, okay? If you look in the Bible, I mean, if you look the case of Hannah, when Eli was they go for fellowship and Eli was giving gifts to people, you understand, with children. Hannah, what
That's
was Hannah's response? He said, "Give me Samuel, or I what? Or I die, right? Or I die, yeah." So this is the Bible.
Yeah.
When you go through
Yes.
certain things in life, even if you look at Job, when things was going smoothly for Job, Job got to a point in his life whereby he said, when God took everything, this one came and said, I survived alone to tell you this. This one came and then, because I was born and raised in a deeper life home. When you look at this, yeah,
Wow.
that's why my father my late father was pastoring deeper life. So when you look at these things, Job at a point, when he lost everything, what happened? Anger came. He rent his clothes in ashes. His garment he rented in ashes. It was everybody, anger is like this, bro. Even in anger, remember, God who taught us, I'm not trying to judge, but I'm giving an illustration. God who taught us forgiveness. In anger, it cost Cain. He said, the blood of a brother cried for me from the ground. And Cain asked God, am I my brother's keeper? God in anger cost Cain. When he cost Cain, Cain said, this cost is too much for me to bear. So everybody thinks like this, man. So when things in life, when things are going like you're praying and then you're doing everything and then you're trying to be, I try to walk, try to keep working, I try to work hard, So it's like nothing is happening and someone is coming to tell you like there is fate or something. Look, sometimes I want to do something. These people who come like what you call Jehovah's Witness and these church people.
But are you aware? Are you aware that that same scripture and the Bible you're talking about talks about God being
Yeah, bro. I know. Look,
when you talk about help, I understand the context. Context is very important when we're having a conversation. I understand your context of the help you're talking about, but the context of the help I mean is the kind of a help that not because you've gone through all of these experiences, you feel as if no hope again. You don't believe when somebody say that.
I believe things will change, but for now,
yes,
you're hungry, you're frustrated.
That's what I mean.
Coming from the burial, there is nothing left. It was done by my siblings who had money and then relatives. And then at the end of the day, only thing they give you, how much? 10,000 naira for transport. And then 10,000 you get to worry what you will eat. You have to buy gas. If I show you where I'm staying in a factory. I will send you, when you send the DM, I will send you. I stay in the factory.
All right.
So you need to understand, it is frustrating. I have just a small bottle of gas, 6-7 kg gas. How much you will buy gas and how much you have to take care of yourself. So these things, it's worrisome. If for a woman, I used to see when I was in Dubai, let me tell you one thing. I met a woman she's from Kogi. So she came to Dubai on excursion with her friend. The husband said she should come here to buy things. And then a lot of Nigerian women do this thing in Dubai. They come to Dubai, they go after these young guys. Because let me tell you something. In Dubai, if you want to rent a Lamborghini for a day, it costs you $600 to rent a Lamborghini for a day. Now they rent Lamborghini, they drive around the town, they have good hotels. They pick up people's wives, they use them for their stuffs based on cash cruise. At the end of the day, they give you, and these women, in the end of the day, that's why you see most of these women, when they come back to Nigeria, they change. Extra you, for example, you're a man earning like maybe in Nigeria, you're earning like 150K, 200K. And then in front of you, you change your money at the airport from Naira to dollar to dirham. When you change it to dirham, you get to Dubai, you see how much is the rate in dirham. And you see somebody who spends 6,000, 5,000 dirhams at a sitting. 6,000 dirham, bro. So you're talking of like $1.5 million. Somebody's blowing that money at the sitting. And then you come back to your husband and say, you say, what you have to manage your time. You say, waiting. You get what you go do now. I will leave the marriage. I don't tire for you. I don't know that you're getting me because they've seen something. Yeah, they've seen it. The guy, Dubai visa takes 2 weeks to prepare. The guy can do visa for them, even if they stay abroad. I think that most of them end up in prostitution in Dubai. They're not going to come back to Nigeria again. Because in Dubai, normal street pickup, say you want to carry a woman, street pickup, maybe they will charge you like 500 dirham. 500 dirham Nigerian money is 102,000 naira for a shot. Will be men, a shot 102K, 500 dirham. Be like 500 naira is that Nigeria. It looks cheaper because when you convert it to Nigeria, it looks expensive. So they do these things and then you ask 500 dirham. Google how much is 500 dirham in Nigeria. Tell me how much it is. It's maybe it's same or it's more than that. So if a woman is paid that money for a shot, bros, now what for you? Your wife, you get what you want to tell them again. I've seen even in deeper level worship. I've seen series of cases where these big men in Shell, Chevron, worry. They tell their wife, you go for vacation with the kids. Or your woman come back, they put the kids now airport. They'll tell you, say, come pick it. Does happen in worry? They tell you, say, come pick your children for airport. Come to the airport to receive them. You get them, and the children come. Where your papa did? They don't book transit flights. They book direct flights. Emirates. Your man says they come before you know issues upon issues. The woman blocks you. You go get sense. You invested. You use your money to put yourself in problem. Good.
Well, so my brother, please,
More
what's your full name, sir? Okay.
Yeah.
More Chukwueku. Thank you so much for
no problem,
man. To share your. Remember what I said. God is sending you help from anywhere. It's
not this one. Not this one. I'm starving. It is tough. If I tell you how it is.
Yeah. But believe that.
It's okay. It's okay.
I know.
It's okay.
I know. Just believe. You know, you don't question God when they say believe. You don't know how it's
okay. No problem. It's okay.
Thank you so much. I understand.
Thank you.
I understand.
You.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Thanks. All right.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. We have to take a deep breath. Indeed. Did you just hear what he said? He meant his dad, his father.
Story happens. Things happen.
Wow.
A lot happens.
What's his name again? What's his name? Please comment again, bro. I said believe. You did. Someone is already saying we should send your account number.
No, when we actually insisting on him believing, he didn't understand.
When I ask you to believe, you don't know this platform. The people we have on this platform are kind people. All right. So now listen. What you're going to do, send me your account detail to me via a DM. Don't send it on this platform, all right? Send it to me. Someone has requested for your account number. I don't know if you're still listening to me. Leave a comment in the comment section. And after this live video, please go and create a page. I want to teach you how to make content. You have a lot of story to share. People want to listen to your story.